What does it truly take to make a lasting impression on a woman, especially one who's hard to impress? Whether you're trying to spark or interest, reignite an old flame, or simply make her smile, choosing the right words can be the most powerful tool at your disposal. In this video, we're about to reveal 3 specific phrases that no woman can resist. Yes, no woman, not even those who are already married. These aren't the typical compliments you might think of. Instead, these phrases tap into deep psychological needs that forge genuine connections and leave her wanting more. Make sure to stick with us until the end, because we'll not only reveal these phrases, but also teach you how to use them with confidence, impeccable timing, and an authentic delivery to create maximum impact. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell so you never miss any of our future videos. Before we jump in, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like. Your support helps me continue to share valuable insights. If you enjoy the topic of today's video, please comment with a number 1, and if not, kindly comment with a number 0 so I can improve my content for you. Now, let's dive into the first phrase. It's simple yet incredibly powerful. I appreciate how you followed by something specific. Let me explain why this phrase works like absolute magic. It touches on something so fundamental, so deeply embedded in human nature, that it becomes nearly impossible to resist. Every single person, especially women, has an innate desire to feel valued and seen. They don't just want to be appreciated for their outward appearance, but for who they truly are as individuals. While compliments like "you're beautiful" or "you're amazing" are lovely, they often feel shallow or too generic to make a lasting impression. They feel nice, yes, but they don't reach the heart in a way that makes someone feel truly appreciated. Now picture how different things would be if you go beyond these surface level compliments. Instead of the usual, try saying something like, "I admire the way you handled that difficult situation," or "I can't tell you how much I appreciate your thoughtfulness and the way you care for others." Those words carry far more weight. They show that you're not just casually noticing her. You're paying attention in a meaningful way. You're recognizing the very essence of who she is, her actions, her intelligence, her inner beauty. When you express this kind of appreciation, it's as if you're telling her, "I see you," and that, my friend, is one of the most powerful things you can offer someone. Think about it. How often do people take the time to genuinely acknowledge qualities like kindness, strength, or wisdom in such a meaningful way? Most people tend to stick to superficial compliments because they're easier. But when you dig deeper, you unlock something far more profound. It signals that you're genuinely interested in her as a person, not just in how she looks or what she can do for you. And that, in turn, makes you magnetic. By giving this kind of recognition, you're creating a connection that goes beyond the ordinary. You're no longer just someone offering her a compliment. You're someone who truly sees her soul. You're someone who values her in a way that others might not. And believe me, when a woman feels that kind of genuine appreciation, it ignites something inside her. It's not just about attraction. It's about building the foundation for a strong emotional bond. It tells her you're the kind of person who understands what truly matters, and that's irresistible on a whole different level. This isn't just about saying the right words. It's about making her feel something deep, something meaningful. Whether she's single, dating, or even married, the feeling of being authentically valued touches her heart. It creates an emotional intimacy that is so powerful. It stays with her. She'll remember how you made her feel because, unlike the usual compliments, you didn't just acknowledge her appearance. You saw her for who she really is. And that is something she will never forget. But let's be honest, we live in a world where most people are so caught up in the superficial and the fast-paced chaos of life that they often forget to slow down and truly appreciate those around them. However, when you take that extra step, when you show her that you're paying attention and that you value her for more than what's on the surface, you create a bond that is truly hard to break. You've touched a heart, and that's where the real magic happens. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights useful, please comment with a number 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Now, moving on to phrase number 2, I feel so lucky to be around you. This phrase does something truly magical. It reaches deeper than just a casual compliment. When you tell a woman, I feel so lucky to be around you. You're touching on something so intimate and personal that it has the power to completely shift the dynamic of your relationship. It's not about being overly dramatic or laying on excessive flattery that feels disingenuous. No, the real magic lies in the simplicity of the phrase and the authenticity of the emotions behind it. You see, everyone wants to feel like they matter. It's a universal desire. But for women in particular, there's something deeply moving about knowing that their presence, their energy, and their very being has a profound impact on someone they care about. When you express that to her so genuinely, you're telling her that she's not just someone filling space in your life. She's essential to it. Her energy, her personality, the way she makes you feel is irreplaceable. Think about what happens when you tell her, I feel so lucky to be around you. In just those few words, you're doing more than expressing appreciation. You're elevating her sense of self-worth. You're letting her know that her presence isn't something you take for granted. Instead, it's something you cherish deeply. Her company isn't just something enjoyable. It's something that adds value to your life. It's the reason behind your happiness and fulfillment. There's a profound emotional impact in hearing these words. And trust me, it's something she won't easily forget. It's not just about boosting her confidence or making her feel good in the moment. It's about creating a lasting emotional connection that will stay with her long after the conversation ends. She'll replay those words in her mind, and with each repetition, they'll reinforce the feeling that she's special, that she's important, and that she's valued in ways that go far beyond the surface. What makes this phrase even more powerful is the authenticity behind it. It's not about saying something because it sounds nice or because you think it's what she wants to hear. No, it's about recognizing the unique qualities she brings into your life. You're telling her that her presence isn't just appreciated, it's treasured. You're essentially saying, you're the light in my world. You're acknowledging that her energy makes everything better. And here's the real beauty of this phrase. When a woman feels this kind of genuine appreciation, it changes how she views you. It creates a deeper connection built on mutual respect, admiration, and emotional intimacy. She'll feel drawn to you in a way that transcends just physical attraction because you've made her feel truly special. You've touched something deep within her, something that resonates with her heart and soul. This isn't about making her feel good for a moment. It's about creating a lasting impression that stays with her long after the conversation is over. Let me tell you, when a woman feels like she's the reason for your happiness, it does something truly powerful. It boosts her sense of self-worth, makes her feel irreplaceable, and gives her a sense of purpose in the relationship. It's not just that you value her, it's that you need her, that her presence brings joy, peace, and meaning to your life. And that, my friend, is the kind of magic that creates bonds that last a lifetime. It's the kind of magic that makes her feel irresistible, not just to you, but to herself. It's a feeling that stays with her, reminding her of her worth, her value, and the unique light she brings into your life. And that is truly unforgettable. When you take a moment to acknowledge her genuine impact on your life, whether it's through her warmth, strength, or kindness, you give her a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It doesn't need to be an extravagant gesture. The real power lies in the simplicity of your words. A simple, heartfelt statement like "you make my day better" or "this moment is special," because if you can have a profound effect on her emotional state. By saying this, you're telling her that just by being herself, she brings something irreplaceable into your life. You're letting her know that her presence not only matters, but that it enhances your experience of the world. And that, my friend, is truly magical. When you express to her that she has a positive impact on your life, you're speaking directly to one of her deepest desires, the need to feel seen, valued, and needed. It's not just a compliment anymore. It's the foundation of an emotional connection rooted in genuine appreciation. You're acknowledging that her role in your life is something you don't take for granted, but something you truly cherish and value. And let me tell you, that is something every woman, whether she admits it or not, longs for on a deep level. Imagine how it feels for her to hear these words on a tough day, when she might be feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Hearing you say, "you make everything better," can completely change her perspective. It's as though you're offering her a lifeline, a reminder that no matter what she's going through, she has a positive impact on you. And that in itself can be incredibly uplifting. Even on a regular day, when things seem to be moving along as usual, taking a moment to express how much she means to you can elevate her. How can I support you right now? This phrase may seem simple, but its impact is profound. At its core, it communicates two incredibly powerful messages. I care about you, and I am here for you. When you ask the woman how you can support her, you're doing something that many overlook. You're offering her emotional and practical validation without assumptions or judgments. You're showing her that her needs matter and that you're willing to step up and provide whatever it is she requires at that moment. Why does this phrase work so well? It's because it taps into a fundamental human desire, the need to feel supported and understood. Women, in particular, often juggle multiple responsibilities, from work to family to social commitments. They may carry burdens silently, not wanting to trouble anyone or fearing they won't be understood. By saying, "How can I support you right now?" you're opening a door for her to share her thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. You're giving her a safe space to express what she needs. This isn't about being a fixer or solving all her problems. Sometimes she doesn't need solutions. She just needs someone to listen, to be present, to acknowledge her struggles. By asking this question, you're showing her that you're not just present physically, but also emotionally and mentally. You're demonstrating empathy, a trait that is incredibly attractive and reassuring. Now, imagine this scenario. She's had a long, stressful day, and she's feeling overwhelmed. Most people might offer generic words of encouragement like "it'll be okay" or "don't worry about it." While these phrases might be well-intentioned, they can sometimes feel dismissive or impersonal. Instead, when you say, "How can I support you right now?" you're shifting the focus entirely onto her. You're acknowledging her feelings and letting her know that her well-being is a priority. Here's another reason this phrase is so effective. It empowers her. Instead of assuming what she needs, you're giving her the autonomy to express it. You're not imposing your perspective or trying to take control of the situation. You're simply offering her a choice, a voice, and the assurance that you're there to help in whatever way she finds most meaningful. For example, she might need something as simple as a moment of quiet, a warm hug, or just someone to vent to. Or perhaps she does need advice or assistance with a task. By asking this question, you're giving her the freedom to articulate her needs without feeling guilty or burdensome. This phrase also builds trust. It shows her that you respect her individuality and her ability to determine what's best for herself. You're not trying to rescue her or impose your solutions. You're partnering with her. You're standing by her side, ready to offer the kind of support that truly matters to her in that moment. And here's the beauty of this phrase. It works in any stage of a relationship. Whether you've just started dating, you're in a long-term partnership, or even if she's a close friend or colleague, this question demonstrates thoughtfulness, emotional intelligence, and genuine care. The effect of such a simple question can be life-changing. It strengthens your connection and fosters a sense of intimacy and mutual respect. Women remember these moments when someone truly listened, genuinely cared, and offered unwavering support. It creates a sense of emotional safety that is incredibly rare and deeply valued. But let me be clear, this phrase isn't about manipulation or using words to get something in return. It's about genuinely caring for her well-being and being a source of positivity in her life. When you ask this question from a place of sincerity, it resonates on a profound level. So next time you sense that she's feeling down, overwhelmed, or even just quiet, take a moment to pause and ask her, "How can I support you right now?" It might just be the most powerful and meaningful thing you can say to her. Let's recap the 3 irresistible phrases. I appreciate how you. This phrase highlights her unique qualities and shows that you value her deeply. I feel so lucky to be around you. This phrase elevates her self-worth and reinforces her significance in your life. How can I support you right now? This phrase demonstrates empathy, care, and emotional intelligence. These phrases are more than just words. They're tools to create meaningful connections, foster trust, and make her feel truly valued. When used authentically, They have the power to transform relationships and leave a lasting impression that goes far beyond the surface. So the next time you want to make a woman feel truly special, remember these phrases, speak them from the heart, and watch as they create magic in your relationship. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let me know in the comments which of these phrases you're excited to use, or share your own experiences of what's worked for you in the past. Until next time, stay connected, stay authentic, and keep building meaningful relationships.